I'm Lauren Green, and you're in the strategy room. The FBI is trying to recover the contents from Hillary Clinton's private email server. The State Department has found hundreds of potentially classified emails, but Hillary Clinton is still laughing off the matter and insisting only the media cares. Here with reaction are political strategists Kelly Grace Gibson and Ashley Intartaglia. Welcome to you both.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
So Kelly, let me start with you. So what do you make of this? I mean, how long can Hillary Clinton sort of laugh this off?
Sure. I mean, what I make of it is that and I agree with the campaign when they say that this was a short-sighted decision when it was happening, the decision to have personal email server. So they've said that, and since they have complied with the FBI with their requests to turn over the server and the emails. And Hillary Clinton gave 55,000 pages of emails at the time, which is more than anybody else given. They gave back 1,200 emails because they weren't necessary to be given. So it was a bad decision, and she's since complied, but a bad decision is not an illegal decision. And what Hillary Clinton really cares about when she's on the trail is talking to Americans about issues that face Americans, and as she says, that the media keeps this thing alive and not necessarily hearing that the American people are as concerned about it on the trail.
Yeah, and Ashley, what do you make of that?
Well, I think somebody needs to tell Hillary Clinton that, one, she's not a comedian, that there's nothing funny about putting our national security at risk, and there's nothing funny about breaking the law. And, the fact that the FBI is involved with this tells us that there is potentially laws that have been broken here. And when it comes to Hillary's stance on this server being wiped clean, look, the fact of the matter is she hired a private company to manage a service for her. That company doesn't do anything unless their client tells them to do that. She was paying them to do something for her. So when she shrugs off this idea that she doesn't know how it got wiped clean, we know otherwise. The American people know otherwise. We're not stupid. Somebody had to tell that company to make that decision. So she's not fooling anyone when she says that she doesn't know what happened to it.
Well, Kelly, let me ask you this, because she was saying, only the media cares about this. And yesterday she had a little showdown with our Fox's Ed Henry. He asked her a lot of questions. The question said other reporters just weren't asking. I mean, is she right? The media, are they the only ones that care about this issue, or is she reaching the voters?
I mean, I think there are a lot of discussions, a lot of issues that are being discussed on the trail that have more relevance to the American people. Take immigration reform. That's in the news everywhere. She has a much different stance on immigration reform than the presidential candidates, or minimum wage, or the ACA. A bunch of things that are much more sort of referential to the American people. And the email thing, yes, it was a bad mistake, and it has not been proven that any laws have been broken. In fact, it was allowed inside of the confines of the rules of the State Department when she set up the private email. That when Jeb Bush was governor, he had his own private email and his private email server, that McCain had it. A bunch of people have done it, so it was not outside of the law. Now, in retrospect, she agrees that it was not a necessary move, that she says she did it out of convenience, and that was her own choice, but it's not outside of the confines of the law. And what she wants to be doing, and what I think the American people deserve, is that the people that want to be our next president be talking about issues that concern us on an everyday basis. And how Hillary Clinton sent her emails when she was at the State Department is not one of them.
Ashley, as the FBI and the State Department uncover more classified emails, what does Hillary have to do to stay in the 2016 race? I mean, is this going to really jeopardize her campaign?
Well, she's going to have to confront this. She can't deflect this issue anymore. And I disagree with Kelly on this, is that the FBI doesn't get involved in stuff like this unless there's a question of laws having been broken. And we're seeing more and more in polling that's coming out, 62% in Colorado, 59% in Iowa, and 52% in Virginia say that beyond the issue of policies and where she stands on the issues, they don't trust her. So the American people are sending her a very big message. We're tired of being lied to, and we're tired of Hillary Clinton treating us like we're stupid. We're wide awake, our eyes are open, and we're not going to let you get away with this in silence anymore.
All right, I want to thank you both, Kelly Grace Gibson and Ashley Intartaglia. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Lauren.
And you can check out foxnews.com for more on this developing story. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.